Hello you guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If not, hi, my name is Brittany and I just do a little bit of whatever I feel like on here. Today in particular, I felt like talking about stupid things that I thought as a kid. Now I'm not talking about like, you know, somebody told me something and then I thought that because, you know, I was naive. I mean like just genuinely dumb things that I believed as a kid that no one forced me to or told me to. I just did. And I hate myself for most of it. I've come a long way, okay? Now we conspiracy theory it up. We love to learn about science. Quantum physics is neat to dabble in, but like, I was a dumb child, but you can grow. I did. Okay, so the first thing that I thought as a child, and this just, I hate myself for thinking this, and I don't know why I thought this. I mean, I guess I know why I thought this, but like, no. So I thought that when somebody was running for president, that basically what would happen is like the top contenders would like kind of like get set like a top whatever, and then those people would like start in the same place and have to like physically run a race to the White House. And then whoever got there first got to be president. You know, an effective way, you know, like survival of the fittest. I don't know. That was my brain. Whatever. That was dumb. I know better now, okay? We've grown. Okay, the second thing that I thought as a kid, and this is just like, I literally wish I could go back and ask my young self why she came up with this. But like, my mom used to sing me this song, and it was one of her Girl Scout songs from when she was younger, okay? And like, this song basically was just talking about like this cool place, like this awesome land, and like, it's like the happiest place, whatever, okay? As a kid, she would sing this, and for some reason, and I literally don't know why, like I don't know if I saw this in a show and then I just started associating it with the song or what, but like I thought that there was like a land, like that land from the song. I thought that was down the drain of my bathtub, and that like I could get sucked down the bathtub drain and go to this world. And I was terrified then of getting sucked down the drain and like not being able to like leave this world and come back to my reality. Like, I was terrified. Like, I literally would make my family like double check that like the drain was closed if I would take a bath like 5 times before I would get in the bathtub. And like, looking back, I don't know why no one ever asked me why I was so scared of that. Like, no one asked. I just was. Okay, so another thing that I thought as a kid, and this is just like it was dumb, but like I could see why a kid would think this. Like, when I was younger, you know, we all have like favorite celebrities and like people that we like and, you know, etc. So when I was a kid, I thought that like celebrities would make money just by you literally like saying their name. Like, you could be talking to someone and bring them up, or like bring up their show, and then like they're gonna make money off of that, right? Like, that's what little me thought. So like I would go around and only say the name of like actors and singers or whatever that I liked. So like, if I didn't like somebody, I would call them that person from that movie, but like I wouldn't say their name because I didn't want them to get paid. Like, that was petty as fuck. I was an idiot, like, clearly, okay? Like, they're doing just fine. Okay, so another just like, I guess like dumb thing that I thought as a kid is like, I thought the Wiggles, you know, like I think it was Disney, right, that had the Wiggles? I don't know. Disney? Yeah, okay, we'll say Disney. I think the Wiggles were on Disney, but whatever. I totally thought that the Wiggles were just like that all the time. Like, I thought they were like in the grocery store like that, like in their life like that, going to get the mail like that. Like, I just thought that like they were like that all the time, like always like fun and singing and peppy and like colorful. Even though like I low-key hated the Wiggles as a kid, like a lot. Like, I just never got into the Wiggles. Sorry, Wiggles, if you ever stumble across this video, but probably not. And then going along with that, like, you know, like kid shows like Barney and like the Disney like Clubhouse shows or whatever, like Out of the Box, like those shows, I totally thought that like all of the kids there like lived together. Like, I thought that they like, all the kids in those shows lived like together, and that's how they like did the shows. Like, I didn't understand. Like, little me thought that that was like real shit. Like, I don't know. Okay, the last two are by far like just the dumbest and the most, like when people think of me and stupid things that I did as a kid, these are the things that people in my life will bring up, okay? The first thing. So the very first time that I ever got bubbles, okay? Like, you know, like blowing bubbles, whatever. They were edible blowing bubbles. And like, I think they were like grape flavored or whatever, but like you could like eat them or like drink them or whatever, or like you could like pop a bubble with your tongue. Like it was a great time, and then your mouth tasted like fucking grape. I don't know. So like I got that as my first bubbles ever, okay? Because my grandma got them for me. Didn't even realize they were edible. So then the next time that I went to play with bubbles, I was at a friend's house, okay? Keep in mind how embarrassing that is. I'm literally at a friend's house. So I'm like, I don't know, a fucking kid. I don't know how old I was, honestly, sorry. Basically, I was at my friend's house and we were playing with bubbles, and I went to pop one of these fucking bubbles with my tongue, and it tasted like shit. And I literally asked her, like, what flavor are these bubbles, because they're disgusting? And she just looked at me. Brittany, like, they're bubbles. They're not supposed to taste good. What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? My last bubbles tasted like grape. What kind of shit bubbles are these? Like, I thought all bubbles were edible bubbles after the first one, and then I fucked up and I tried to eat a bubble that wasn't an edible bubble. So like, you know, I don't know. And the very last thing is by far the most me thing of all. If you watch some of my old videos, I think I might have said it in like one or two of my old videos, but I'm gonna put it here because this is where it belongs, okay? When I was a young tyke, I legitimately, like I swear with all of my heart, believed when I went to the zoo that if I were to jump in to the elephant enclosure at the zoo, that they would literally like accept me and raise me as their own. And I don't know why I never thought about like any of the workers going in to get me, or like my mom going to get me. I just genuinely like thought like this could be like one and done. Like you just jump in the enclosure and then you're there and no one's gonna mess with you because they don't want to be with the elephants, but you want to be with the elephants because they don't want them there. The elephants want you, specifically, Brittany. Like they want to raise you. And the literal, not because of safety, but the only reason I didn't do it was because I didn't want to hurt my mom's feelings. I didn't want to offend her by making her think that I was picking the elephants over her, so I didn't do it. But like, I would have absolutely done it if I didn't love my mom so much. All right, anyways, you guys, that is all of my dumb things that I thought as a child, at least for this video. Honestly, I'll probably end up realizing more dumb things I thought as a child because this shit just comes to me and like people bring it up, all those like repressed memories that you just want to keep out, like, yeah. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys have anything that you thought stupidly as a child, please leave it down below because I absolutely love talking to like my friends and family about this. I just think it's so funny. Like we were all idiots. Like I don't even feel bad sharing this with you because we were all dumb, okay, sweeties? So like don't come for me. Hopefully you guys liked this video and I will see you guys in the future.